Hi guys, welcome to this live stream. If you're here, I very much appreciate it. I am new to crypto YouTube as a content creator. I've been watching those YouTubers ever since 2017. I was in the crypto field in early 2017. Today, on the 29th of June of 2021, is the day that I decided to go and start my own YouTube channel. And so this is very exciting to me because I've been in the field for a while. I know what's going on. I would argue that I know who the best YouTubers are, and those are probably not your regular YouTubers, by the way, which did some good calls when the trend is overwhelmingly strong, which is like in the beginning of each bull run, like the one in 2017-18 and the one who arguably is still running until today. Since you could argue maybe from March of last year, because as we all know, sorry, not last year, the year before, as we all know, Corona dump took Bitcoin price down to 3K. So that's pretty insane stuff. So I do not think I am late to this YouTube game right here, because all of you who are probably watching know the potential of crypto and where this field is going. Not only Bitcoin, but as well the altcoins and Ether. I would not call Ether an altcoin, although it is. But yeah, for sure. I mean, Vitalik is a great developer. He's a great person and he has a vision. And he's in it to make a change. And so he's done pretty well with that. Anyways, the price of crypto as a recapitulation, since it is today that I'm starting this YouTube video, this intro will be as a recapitulation of, let's say, the most recent events that happened in crypto, price-wise and otherwise. I mean, I'm following over 500 people on Twitter. Crypto Twitter is a great place to be, by the way. I'm low-key there, but I've been watching, I've been listening, I've been reading, I've been commenting, and not very much commenting, but well, it is what it is. And so the state of the of the crypto market right now is pretty much indecisive. We've seen a lot of money come into crypto and a lot of money come out of crypto in pretty much a very short time, which made the Bitcoin price approximately go from the low of the Corona dump approximately 20x. So if you invested in one Bitcoin at 3,800, I guess the low was, on the Corona crash, you wouldn't have imagined the gain that you would have done. $3,000 you could have cashed out at 60K. And so that's very not negligible. Although the pumps that we saw or during the previous bull runs were pretty much more like a blow off top, and very few were the people that could cash out their crypto at the top, knowing that there's liquidity issues and there's not so many exchanges and that there was not stable coins in the game. And so that made it a pretty different cycle from what we're seeing today. As well, one could argue about COVID, about Musk, about Saylor, and all those pioneers who pushed the Bitcoin price very fast during this bull run. Now, which pretty much brings us, there are two ways that one could think of right now, which is the bull run is still ongoing. We will see those the Bitcoin at 3 digits, like those YouTubers were predicting, more like $250,000. Even DaVinci J15, who did call the end of the bull market right before or right after the crash of June, which brought us, sorry, not June, it was in April, I guess. And so let's go back here and see this crash. Let's go to the 4 hour. And so as we can see, we crashed like, if we take this top to this wick at 30k, we did do a 50% correction, and guys, it happened pretty quickly. This right here all happened in less than a day. So if you shorted right here, you could have made 30% without leverage. That is insane. And if you're shorting with a USDT contract, you're not shorting with Bitcoin, guess what? You made a lot more USDT, and then you bought back Bitcoin right here with those USDT, which was a pretty good entry point. There's no denying that. Seeing that this wick, actually I did manage when I saw the difference between the price in the futures contracts and the price in spot trading on Binance, I took a long exactly right here, which was at 29,800, and the Bitcoin price was something like 31k. And so I closed this trade immediately in the same day, making approximately, I remember it was insane, I was like on a 10x leverage. It was a small amount, but yeah, I made like 300% gains from this trade. And so it brings us right here. So it was pretty much insane what happened to the Bitcoin market during the past year. And so this is what it looks like. What it looks like to me is that this right shoulder for this big head and shoulders that everyone was been afraid of has been suppressed right here. The shorts were suppressed, and every YouTuber was talking about the number of shorts on Femex, the exchange, which is mainly whale manipulated. And so look at this run. I mean, it is silly that people keep calling for another all-time high, but it is what it is. It is crypto. You don't know what could happen. Everything is found in the charts, but we can't know at what moment a news will break out that will take the Bitcoin price to another all-time high. Now this is the dilemma, because from technical perspective on a big scale, this looks like it's going to consolidate for a long time here, which could arguably be the start of the bear market, which was those who took profit right here were pretty damn good at it. I took profits, I think right here. I was afraid of this, but it is what it is, and I cashed back right here. And so, although we did not see a blow off top on the Bitcoin price chart, we have seen a blow off top in every single altcoin. Every single altcoin has a blow off top. Now this market cipher, I'm a big fan of Crypto Face. He knows me. I've been scamming him, not scamming, but like spamming his chat and whatsoever. But he did a pretty good indicator, and I reverse engineered it along with some friends. You can find it on TradingView. He does not like this indicator, but I can tell you from following this indicator and the one that Crypto Face did, it works pretty much alike, and you could save $1 or $2. Okay, so Ether on the daily, which is the king of alts, and which all alts moved like ETH. We can see this blow off top right here at 4,400. We did not even come close once again to this. which pretty much one could argue that there's a W forming right here, but one could argue that the blow off top was with all altcoins. Let's take a look at Matic, for example. Now, I've invested in Matic at 5 cents at the beginning, after the halving, actually, after the Bitcoin halving. Now, Matic, if you take a look at Matic, that pretty much looks like a blow off top. And a long consolidation, a quick bounce to the downside, and then here we go again for, I don't know how the next cycle is gonna act, taking into consideration that there's a lot of alts. But I invested in Matic right here, man. It's insane the gains I made. I made 6,000%, which is 60x my money, which is pretty much good. Now this bull market have taken all kinds of shitcoin. Now if you take a look at this shitcoin that I've been in since approximately the beginning. Now it is a pump and dump coin. It is pretty it does lack it is a meme coin. It does lack fundamentals, but I made an insane 40x in this coin in like 2 days or maybe 3 days. Now it's consolidating, it's dead. There was opportunity. Bitcoin was flopping and groping from 30k to 40k. All this time, this coin had made a 40x. Now I do not encourage this. I should say that this is not financial advice we give on this channel, but it is what it is. 40%, 40x your money right here on this coin. I mean, it's pretty much insane. And if you take a look, they have another coin that's incoming soon, and that will reward all P-Dog holders. P-Dog. I'm not an advocate of the shit coins, because this is a shit coin. It's not even an altcoin. But those are great for pumps and dumps, because at very low market cap, a few whales could come in and they pump the price like 40x. If I did come in right here at the bottom, I would have made probably like 200-300x. At the bottom, if you take a look right here as well, the coin started from 0 and went to an all-time high in 5 days. And so in 5 days, you could have probably made 1,000, maybe even more. I'm not sure if it will catch it right here. But yeah, it was like this insane gains, guys. 14,000%. That's like 1,500x. That's insane. And it's even more than that, because as I get there and start to take a measure, it is very, very, very accurate and precise. And so if I take it from here, this is 400%. Now if I take it from here, this is 2000%, so it's very sensitive. This coin was a good pump and dump. Let's see what Polka Cat, shout out to Zeko. He is the founder of the Soren network. He has put in great work, and he was involved in those coins, I guess. Not from a pump and dump perspective, but there's tribute to him on their website. I guess it's the first meme coins on Sora, which is interoperable with ETH and a bunch of other chains. And so the crypto is fascinating. We've taken a look now at Bitcoin. We've taken a look now at altcoins. Of course, there's XRP. I'm not a big fan of XRP, but I've not been holding XRP ever since 2017 or maybe 2018, early 2018. But I do have to admit that this coin could have pretty huge potential, as it did not attain its all-time high from 2017 in this cycle, and we are retesting a previous important support right here. Previously resistance turned into support. Now if one takes a look at the bigger time frame of XRP, these coins look like it's about to boom from a technical perspective, but a lot of FUD, a lot of FUD, and yeah, I was not supporting XRP, but I am considering it today. Look, guys, this is on daily time frame. Sorry. This is the all-time high at $3.50 approximately, $3.3. It attained to $1.8, and there's a lot of room for this coin to grow, as we will see a resolution of all the lawsuits, etc. right here. And I must say that the news will look bullish for XRP. Now this is just an intro video. I'm not going into the details. I'm giving you guys like an overview of what I'll be covering, which is everything, because I am full crypto degen. I do everything. Now we've taken a look at XRP. We've taken a look at the alts, at ETH, at Bitcoin. A shitcoin, which performed pretty well. This was actually maybe 2 weeks ago, maybe 1 week ago, 2 weeks ago probably. And there's a lot of shitcoins that did the same thing. You take a look at Jeju Doge, for example. Jeju Doge, that was a pretty hyped coin. Its market cap went to hundreds of millions, I guess, or maybe billions. I don't know if it reached the billions, but I missed this coin. I did not make it. This is the 12-hour chart. It needs refreshing. But yeah, there's a lot of pump and dump coins, and one could have made a lot of money if the liquidation, liquidity, if you went out at a good time and there was enough liquidity for you, because it did pump a lot. This is insane gains. It's on 12 hour. And so there's farming. I've been lucky to make over $10,000 from this coin, from $200 or $300, because it was and it was not from the farming rewards. I mean, rewards were huge. If you went to the farming, sorry, lava farms, now the APRs and APYs are very, very, very small, but it once was over millions of percentages in APR. And what happened was that this coin, now you see the supply, this coin is like 2 weeks, 3 weeks old maximum. And so at first when it launched, there was 250 lava in circulation, 250. And so this made the price go, I will go and check the price for you. But this coin went from a couple of $100 up to $11,000 in 1 week. Because if you could get one of those 250 lava that was in circulation at the launch of this project, before they had a pretty much secure harvest system, which is locking the harvest, and so there was 250 circulating supply of the token. As people were transacting on PancakeSwap, etc., to go and get those insane APRs and APYs, the coins were being burned and burned and burned and burned. And so the supply became negative. The people that had lava made, if they bought early, they made like insane money. And the farming was even more insane. I mean, I put in $200 and I staked them for like not even 1 day. Before the harvest unlock, the value was approximately $30,000 from staking $200 for less than 1 day. So clearly something was sketchy. Now it is trading at $2. It went very much lower. Yeah, let's go and take a look at lava cake, and you will be in. Yeah, I made money from holding the token and selling before the harvest. So I bought the token. I did not farm I did farm some of it, but I bought some and I sold just before harvest lockup. You can see this dump. This is like the Mark Cuban dump. This is what those tokens do. But this token was highly profitable because the harvest was locked for all users who farmed until a certain day, which brought the price insanely high. I mean, it was 161 bucks. It went to $14,000. That is insane. And then right here, this 12 hour, I'm gonna show you the 5 minutes. Right here was when the harvest was unlocked. And so pretty much insane things were happening right here. I just want to show you that this happened in one 5 minute candle. It went from $9,000 to like less than, I don't even know what it went to. It went to approximately zero, and then people started buying it up again. Now this is very high risk, very high reward field in crypto. This is not financial advice because you might need tutoring, or you might just test with small amounts over and over till you get how those tokens and how those platforms work and how they're profitable. When you see something that's too good to be true, it is not true. It is not true. As well, we've had the Thorium, which is a pretty cool farming platform. The owners, or the developers created Garuda Swap and Cerberus, which are pretty good swaps. And so there was no IDO, but you could get some pre-sale tokens and flip them back to the original token. But since it's a farming token, it didn't perform really well. But they have farming, they have staking, and they have like stablecoin staking. Yeah, those are the rates. They're comparing it to SafeMoon, so that's pretty big. This coin is pretty much new, so you might as well check it out. We can see those APYs, and I've staked right here, but it was not as expected. Here there's the farming pairs. Yeah, I pretty much don't understand German or whatever Vanheim means. And here is the stable coin. So you got 20% on DAI, 30% on BUSD, 14% on USDC, which is amazing, 10% on USDT. You know, those are pretty good APYs for stable coins, which have a pretty small impermanent loss probability. So there's no way that you can lose your money. Of course, there is a black swan event that could happen, but it is what it is. And so this is an overlook of the market. Let's get back to Bitcoin. I do think that there's a chance that we go back to the upside. As I said, we don't know the news. There is a pretty big meeting happening in July between Jack Dorsey and Musk, which I personally think will be a pump. So it's like a buy the rumors, sell the news. I'm sure a lot of Bitcoin maxis are excited. They like Dorsey, etc. But Musk has a pretty good, solid point that he is defending, and this point will affect Tesla, which is his company, and so he will talk in favor of renewable energy against Bitcoin, which is incentivized to accelerate the use of renewable energy. We just saw El Salvador, a country which adapted Bitcoin as its native currency. As well, there's Venezuela, or I don't know what country was, but it adapted Dash back in 2017. All fast food workers there, they get paid in Dash. It was a country that suffered from hyperinflation. I don't know for sure if it's Venezuela, but that's what's happened. And so now we're seeing it with Bitcoin, and apparently a lot of people will follow. And so Seeds, this is another platform for staking. And yeah, so pretty much I'll be talking about everything crypto in those videos. Of course, I will be operating like a DAO, like a decentralized autonomous organization. So you guys can tell me what do you want to hear, and I will go over it on this channel right here. Make sure to subscribe and follow. I am new. Your support will be much appreciated, and I'm sure that the time that I spent in crypto and my view on the subject will be of benefit to most of you, since I'm following over 500 people on Twitter. I'm always up to date on the news. I am constantly following the chart, watching YouTubers, and so I'm like compressing all that knowledge, of course with my own point of view, which I've developed over the years. And the more you're in crypto, the more your personal point of view is strong, and you will have to follow your opinions at the end. You can't follow anybody but yourself in this field, because nobody knows anything. And this asset is strictly emotions. What you see on the charts, it's strictly emotions, because Bitcoin fundamentally is the same throughout the bear and the bull market. There's the only thing that changes is the total supply being introduced to the market, which occurs when the halving occurred. And so, for example, here was the dump to $3,000. This is purely emotions. This is purely emotions, because obviously people are selling Bitcoin, but obviously as well there's the supply that is diminishing, which is why I'm in this market. Yeah, don't get me wrong here. I'm a big fan of crypto, but this is pure emotions. Bitcoin is not changing. It's not like the dollar, it's not like euro, it's not like wood, it's not like, it is like gold, kinda, it is better. It's not like wheat, it's not like petrol or gas or any of those things. It is purely emotion traded. And so you gotta understand the big picture before you dive in the 15 minutes and take that 25x leverage long that you've been waiting for to make that quick money. But it is what it is. The market leaves the biggest part of people, of the sheep, of the herd. They leave them without a single buck. So thank you all to be here. I am very excited to start this YouTube channel. I will do a video probably every 2 days, and we'll keep you guys updated on everything crypto. Take care, guys.